Hi everyone, Ash here, and I'm here today with our co-founder and CFO Emma Jenkin, and we're here today to talk about the DC PowerCo app.
Great, hi everyone.
Thanks for joining us, Emma. Do you want to talk us through a little bit about what's in the app and what we can see in there?
Yeah, I'd love to. So there are 4 tabs to the app if you have solar. And also important to note that what I'm about to show you is the data you get when you have a smart meter. So if you don't have a smart meter, it looks slightly different. So there are 4 tabs, as I mentioned, and the first is the balance, and this shows my overall bill. Now, important to note that this learns your usage as you go. So to start with, you might look at it and say, oh, that number looks a bit high or a bit low, but it's smart. So as you use it more and more, as it gets more of your data, it'll get better and better in terms of how it predicts your overall bill and your overall daily usage. Next, you've got your insights, which then predicts over time how much you're using each month and how much your cost is per day. Next, you've got the daily usage, and this is one that I love because when you look at this, I can see that my solar has netted off all my usage through the middle of the day, well, actually from most of the day, which is fantastic and what I love to see. And then the tab I like the most, and the one I normally actually go straight to, which is my solar exports. So this is really exciting. So I can see my solar exports from the day before. And I can look, and as you can see, I can see actually the profile through the day of when I'm exporting. So I can work out when I export most, and I can also see that yesterday I exported 13 kilowatt hours. So that always makes me really, really happy to see a big export day.
Absolutely, and I should just say too, even if you don't have solar, you'll still have great insights from the app. You just won't have that solar tab at the end, but you can still see your usage, bill forecast, all of that kind of thing as well, as long as you have a smart meter. If you have a different kind of meter, your app might look a little bit different, but that will all be a little bit dependent on what sort of meter you have. So Emma, do you want to let us know a little bit about obviously what you like about the app, but also through beta, our aim is to kind of make improvements and really get this service as good as we can for our public launch next year. So is there anything also that you want to see kind of worked on and improved in the app?
So I think what I love about it is, as I mentioned, that I can see my previous day's solar use, but what I can also do is I can start to use my solar better. So for example, what I would do is I would look at the previous day, and I've just put one up here, and I can see that I've got a gap in my solar exports. And what I know I've done there is I've timed my washing machine or my dishwasher and set it to go then because that's my peak solar. And then pleasingly, I can go and look at the same thing on my usage, and I can see that I've got a very, very small usage there, but actually I've used my solar for that big load. So that's one of the ways I use my, my app. And that's what I love about it the most. In terms of what improvements I'd like to see, I'd love to see the value of the solar fed through the app, because at the moment it doesn't include the value of my exports.
In dollars, that is.
In dollars, yeah. It includes it in kilowatt hours, and I know I've got 15 cents, so I can work that out, but it'd be great just to have that there as a dollar figure.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for joining us today, Emma. It's really great to get your take on this really great app.
Thank you.